Hi, Neil Hansen here. And over the past few months, I've done a lot of videos on how our thinking affects our body. And one of the biggest things that I like to work on with my clients first is helping them to make peace with where they are. And even though I've talked about this before, I had a session the other day that was really powerful. And hopefully this might help you in making peace with your body so you stop devoting so much energy and time to a story that isn't true. And just know that when you feel negative emotion, the reason why you feel negative emotion is because your story, what you're making wherever you are, means something that isn't congruent with what the broader part of you, or I'd like to say your higher conscious mind, understands and knows to be true about you and who you are at your core. So believing something that's negative, especially with emotion, you actually almost have to prove it to be true in order for you to justify the departure that you took to believe such a thing. So one of the things that came up the other day with a gal that I was working with was her now taking time for herself after she's now raised her kids, and they're at an age where she can take time for herself, was being able to see that her body was the perfect expression of the amount of time and effort that she gave to her family, meaning that she put herself second, or third, or last even in some cases, and that she didn't have time to tend to herself. And even though that she didn't have time to take care of herself, she was doing something out of love and caring for somebody else. It was a really beautiful thing. But now that she's gained weight, she wasn't able to take care of herself. She's now judging herself for not being where she would like to be. But when she was able to take a step back and realize that her body was the reflection of the amount of love and caring that she gave to her family, she immediately found peace with it. She was able to see her body as something really positive. She didn't necessarily want to stay there, obviously, but by accepting her body was nothing more than a reflection of some other devotion somewhere else, she was able to let go of it and now turn her attention to what she actually did want. Her body, being in the state it was, did create a preference for her. So now that she has time to do something, now it's our goal to turn her attention, her undivided attention, towards that preference. So if you've been focused on something else in your life, like raising kids, or running a business, or devoted much of your time towards working in a business, or something else, where you weren't really taking time for yourself, understand that your body is a reflection of that devotion. And give yourself a break and understand that now that you have the time, it's okay to let that go. And it's a perfect expression of where you've been and the dedication that you took away from yourself. But now that it's time for you to focus on yourself, figure out what you prefer. If you don't want the body you have now, what body would you like? And give your undivided attention to that. But, of course, be at peace with where you are. Leave where you are behind, because it is just what it is. And if anything, it is the culmination of all your hard work someplace else. Hope that helps you on your journey, transforming your body and your health. Thanks for watching.